Good morning, I'm Lynn and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. Just had to put a letter in the mailbox and all the boys here are waiting at the gate to be fed. And I'm about to head over to the barn to see what mayhem is happening in there today. So let's get started. In a really good mood today. Are you in a good mood, Katie? Are you in a good mood today? You really are. You really are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're a good girl. Yeah. She follows me everywhere. The two boys stay with Arnie most of the time, and Katie stays with me. You want to go at the slower pace, don't you, Katie? Yeah. Hello to these two who are waiting for me. Hi, Quincy. Did you know that you had lots of babies? You had lots of babies. You did. Yeah. Hey, Gimme. You had lots of babies, too. Before I get started, I gotta do my quick check to make sure everyone's okay. It's so hard to see the Suffolks when they're under the feeders. But these two, I'm going to tag them today and let them go out of the jug. This is the mom who lost her lamb. Hi, sweetheart. She's going to get tagged and released today as well. This is the little litty bitty. Oh my goodness. But you see, she's real healthy, just really tiny. She's got to stay in a jug just to stop her from getting trampled on. This ewe is doing well with her lambs, but she's got that funny plug, I think I told you, like a swelling in one of her teats, and we couldn't get it out, so she only has one udder and two lambs, so I'm going to have to get these guys on a bottle. But they look great. She's the one with that, remember that bubble in her teat?
Check it out again.
Yeah. Because that's why, I couldn't figure out why the lambs were sucking on one teat. And before I get to the back there, Arnie's making like a little creep area and setting up the bottle feeder for these guys. So we're going to try get them trained onto a bottle holder, which makes the process a lot quicker and stops the abuse, because right now the lambs are abusive. You're gonna say, how can a lamb be abusive? Well, they can, because, well, they swarm you in a group of 10 and they leap all over you, try to jump on your head, knock the others off the bottles. It's a big rigmarole. As you can see see them mobbing around Arnie. That's a lamb mob. Do you need help?
How big are they? Is that big enough?
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. We gotta get these guys fed. Oh, these are the lambs I let out last night. And the rejecting mom is in here. So she just pushed away someone else's lamb. Her lamb, I think, is sleeping under the feeder right now, but I'm gonna go check on it later. Well, there's the lamb, actually. I put a stripe on her back. And she's not crying, and she looks in great form. So, hopefully that's all good. Two are already tagged, and they're going to be going out shortly. And these two were born last night. Hi, Mom. You look really nice. You do. And this is the mom tied up to the feeder. See, she can't escape when she's tied to the feeder. Fantasia's going out today. Her lamb is tagged, and these big ones need to be out of the jugs. Come on, you guys, in yet. Slow motion, sweet girl. Come on. There we go. Okay, in the lamb coverall, we have a lot of new groups in here now. So we'll have to carefully look and see how everyone's adapted. I know that that one way back there on the box is adapted really well. He's like supervising the whole barn. These guys in this pen all just came over. So we'll have a look and see how they did overnight. There's always adjustment when they come into a new area. Hey guys, how y'all doing? And here's the big guy, Lazarus. Hi, were you checking out the creep pen? Were you checking out the creep pen, honey? There's the brown one people have asked about. He's still here. He's on the other side of the creep area. Oh, I see we forgot to get a chain off, so we got the sheep discover things to get hurt right away. Right now, because the lambs are just going to be starting to eat creep, most of the feeders are empty. We just put a little bit so that they can sample it in one trough. They were in here a second ago, but they ran out. And as you can see, Lazarus is doing good. Where's his mom in here? Well, the point is I don't see her. She's one of these ewes with her head in a trough. Hi, you guys. Hi, who are you? You look pretty snazzy. Hi. Hi, you look pretty snazzy. Now on the other side, you can see some of these guys are up at the creep area. See, these ones are empty. But as soon as we see the troughs filling up, then we'll add more. But we don't want to encourage rats or anything, so we just do a little at a time. Oh, you're on the wrong side, honey. We're gonna catch you. So we knew because of that divider wall that that lamb belonged in this group. So he's back over in his group. Arnie just went and got a little, it's kind of like a little stand so that they can reach easily into the trough. Hi. Hi, you guys. I don't know how you guys all got so scruffy. Let's take a quick look around the pen to make sure no one's injured, stuck, laying down. Hi, little guys. Oh, I didn't realize that was kinky. This little guy here so far is the standout ram in the group. Hi, you guys. You look awfully proud. Oh, good stretch. Good stretch. Hi, and who are you? They're a little bit curious about Katie there. Now we're in the younger Dorset group, and this one is where Max is watching them. Hi. Is it better in here than the other barn? Hello. Hi. Do you have a lammy here? Is it a nice one? There you go. There's one that I like in the other pen. By the gate there. Real chunky female. I think it's a female. No, it's a male. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. Is it flirting with a little girl already? Buddy's on the rampage. He's seen us over here. What are you doing, buddy? Did you hear that we were over here? Hi. Hi, you're joining us. Yeah, I know. Been very dampy, humid type weather, even though it's cold. So the barns don't stay dry for very long. So we're giving the replacement ewe lambs a nice fresh pack to lay in. Who wants to lay in something that's kind of damp? I know when we went to Scotland, even in the summer, in the cottages we were renting, they had electric blankets on the bed because the dampness, I guess, kind of soaked into the blankets. So the electric blankets kept everything warm and dry. Same thing. They can't have electric. So they get nice clean straw instead. Hi, you guys. Don't you look nice? And there's our Shetland. Fun times, girls. The anticipation. So even though these guys are grown up, look at them back there. It's not popcorn. See how nicely they're walking on this straw? Couldn't the ewes yesterday have done that? You guys are big babies. You guys are big babies for lamb races. Okay, not quite lamb races. These are yearling races. Are you guys being really silly? Oh, now they've stirred up the dust. This is the quick check before lunch. We are going to have a lunch break today. This is the lamb. Hello. Where the mom didn't want to like her, but I'm positive she does now because this is the mom right here. She's not way across the pen. She's right beside this lamb. So that's a good thing to see. In this group here, we're looking for signs of lambing. We're kind of like at the beginning again. So the Dorsets started off faster than the Suffolks this year, but as you can see by the ones that are left over from the first 2 cycles, it's mainly Dorsets that are left over. The Suffolks quickly caught up and passed them in the amount of lambs or ewes bred. So I think there's about 6 Suffolks left to lamb from the first group, and the rest are the Dorsets and Dorset crosses. And we'll just check back here, because this looks like it did in the beginning. Fold to the top. So we gotta look a little more carefully. Do I hear something? I thought I heard something. No lammies back here, right? We put 6 of the Suffolks from the last group there in here, so they still have to lamb. And then the majority of these girls, the earliest they should start lambing is the 23rd. No, they're due the 25th. So the earliest really we find is 3 days early as possible. So that would make it the 22nd, and today is the 20th. So except for the old ones from the last group in here, nobody should be lambing in this pen for a few days. You just swear you heard a lamb, but I don't see any sign of anything going on in here, so I'm gonna assume it's all good. And we'll be back out this afternoon. Arnie's just feeding some hay to the rams, and it's snowing out there again today. These 2 that were just born, I'm gonna get Arnie to clean one of these under feeder jugs and swap her over, because when I came in here just to do my pre-lunch check, the lamb that's up there, he was missing. Like, I was walking in the pen, I looked under the hay, she was laying down, so I figured she was laying on top of him. I could not find him, and he's the bigger one again. That one over there is the small one. And I don't know how, but he was totally buried under straw, like I was kicking the straw away, kicking it away. And I could hear a muffled crying, but I don't know if she got on him and got him all buried up in straw, but gosh, I had to be careful not to step on him, and she would have for sure, or she would have laid on him, because you couldn't even slightly see him. So I got him up, he got a hug, he feels better now. He didn't like being buried, and I have a feeling Mom was on him partly. But yeah, we don't want him in, I much prefer him in this pen, so this is Arnie's job after lunch. So So when it was manure day, Arnie managed to get some of the manure out of this pen too. And they just got some new hay. And I think he put some new straw in here too. Hey buds. Hi Fallon, how you doing? Max, stay away from him. Oh, Hannibal, you're a hefty boy. You are hefty. You are. We're gonna use Hannibal next year on some of our taller ewes because he's our British Ram. He's a stocky guy. We don't want to lose that in our sheep. We want to keep the stockiness. That's what most of the buyers are wanting. I've never heard anyone say I'd rather have less meat. Hi you guys. How y'all doing? Hi, how you doing? Feels good to get caught up on all the little things because you hate to see the sheep get neglected even for a few days. And they obviously needed some bedding in here. Especially since they can't really walk around in the yard right now. It's kind of slippery and stuff. They come out here, but I think they prefer to stay in the lean-to area. Glad is always the one scrounging for every morsel of grain at the feeder. You need a lot of grain to fill out that body, eh, Glad? Or are you just a little greedy? Are you just a little bit greedy? Honey, you are a nice boy, though. Yeah, you are. You're a nice boy. Glad, I think you got it all. They're frozen. He's trying to get it out of the ice. That's desperation. You just got 2 fresh bales of hay. Glad is always the one that has to get every last morsel. And it's all frozen in the ice. Hi, buddy. You're a funny boy. It's like the Misfits are having lamb races. Well, they're going to be pretty happy now because we're going to try the bottle feeder. This ewe was in the watch pen, but she doesn't need to be in the watch pen anymore, so she's going back in to the regular everyday sheep pen. Yeah, because she's the one who you thought had twins, and we kind of mixed the 2 lambs up. They're good to go. So in here now we have a bottle feeder, so we got to train them to this. We got a creep feeder set up for them, but nothing in it yet. And they're going to get some more straw. This is the Misfit pen. So sheep come in and come out of this pen as they progress. So who's coming in here are moms with little tiny lambs that we don't want to get crushed in a bigger pen. So we leave them in here until they grow. So little tiny will eventually come in here. Anyone who has half an udder will come in here. And if they have more than 1 lamb, just to make sure that the lambs are having enough food. Now it's Fluffy's turn to get her hooves trimmed. Because they have to bend forward that you hear them grunting and groaning. Because it's not very comfortable for them. Little Fluffy. And her lamb's not fluffy. But this Suffolk, when she was a lamb, was covered in fluff on her head, which is kind of weird for a Suffolk. Here she needs deworming. You have to go to the vet to pick up more Ivamet because we're just about out. Here comes Fluffy. Any day, you guys. And of course, we got the pigeons watching the whole process, cooing. You guys look kind of relaxed. You weren't relaxed when I was tagging you.
I'm sure the baby follows her.
Comes the next mom and her twin lambs. She's going in the Misfit group, but I don't expect her to be in there long. But I do want to keep a bit of an eye on these two because she just seemed a little weak and lost her milk a little bit. So we're gonna let her in here. What? There, you guys will like this pen. Yeah, pretty exciting. Okay, it's getting dark, so you know what that means. I gotta go in and make his supper.
Don't have to.
Really?
I can eat pizza.
Oh, that's what we could get, pizza.
Yeah, I could eat pizza 7 days a week. Never get sick of it.
Could you go in and drive and get it?
I could do that too if I had to.
Yeah, it looks like I'm cooking. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. Hope you join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.
See you later.